Welcome everybody. We're going to read today from portion Vayishlach, verse number 103. וית בברנש שסמכי גידין ולכוונון שסמכי פיקודין תלה נון את יהיבו למעבד לקבל שין סמכי יומין שעתה והה תשעה באב חד מנהון דייהו לקבל סמכמם דייהו חד מנון שין סמכי מלאכין ובגין כך אמרה אורייתא לו יאכלו בני ישראל את גיד הנשה את להשגה תשעה באב תלה אכלין בי ולה שתין. There are 365 sinews corresponding to 365 prohibitory precepts, and the sinew of the vein is one of them. They correspond to the 365 days of the year, that is, together with the 10 penitentiary days, the 9th of Av being one of them. It corresponds to the angel Samechmem, who is one of the 365 angels ruling over the 365 days of the year. The 9th of Av is one of the days of the year, and the sinew of the vein is one of the 365 sinews, both belonging to the same category. Thus, the Torah reads, "Therefore the children of Israel eat not of the sinew of the vein." The particle et, the, here includes the 9th of Av, when it is forbidden to eat and drink, being in the same category as the sinew of the vein. We chose this particular section from the Zohar since we're approaching the 9th day of Av. And here, the Zohar is sharing with us, teaching us what is the significance of the 9th day of Av. The Zohar refers to the 365 days of the year, corresponding to 365 actions that the Torah is giving us of not to do, 365 restrictions that connecting us to the light, also corresponding to the 365 sinews in the body, sinews of the vein, and says the Zohar, the 365, there is one sinew, one vein, sinew of the vein, that is completely controlled by the negative side. And there's also one day that is completely controlled by the negative side, by Satan, by the opponent. And that day, says the Zohar, is the 9th day of Av. Why was there a particular day given to the opponent, to Satan, to the negative side, to control over? This day potentially is actually a very powerful day. It's a day filled of light. It's a day of duality because it says that in that day, on the 9th of Av, Mashiach, Messiah, which is peace on earth, heaven on earth, complete unification with the light, removal of chaos, will come on that day. But yet we learn from the teachings of Kabbalah that potentially where there is the biggest amount of darkness, there is also the biggest amount of light, and vice versa. So because that day has potential for ending pain and suffering in the world, that is the day that the opponent, that Satan, the negative side, chose to control. So our opportunity on that day is not a day where we beat ourselves up or we feel pain for no reason or we're just sad. There's a huge opportunity. So on that day, the Zohar is teaching us tremendous potential to convert darkness into light. Thank you very much.